I'll see you in like a week. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I just said bye to my fiance for only 3 nights. He's going to Brisbane for 3 days for work. It is Monday morning right now and I will not have time with him until Monday morning week. I thought that for the next 3 days while I'm alone, we could do a little healing diaries episode, a little self-care week in my life, and a little like living alone kind of diaries. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like super dependent, but it obviously sucks. I thought I would bring you guys along for that. We have an exciting week of wholesome stuff to do. I'm currently just dropped Sam off, have a coffee. It's like 7:45 right now. I start work at 9 from home. I think we're just gonna go to the gym, get that out of the way because I have been so slack. I need to do a combination of cardio and then some strength training. It is now like several hours later. I literally look atrocious right now, but that's okay. First thing on the self-care agenda is to do a nice little sauna detox. And I just need to like sweat out and detoxify my body. So we are absolutely... Well, they think they're going for a W, but are you serious? Are we going to... Alright guys, we're gonna have to go. I am being harassed. Ow! We'll walk, then we will sauna. But you know what? I have to say, in terms of healing sadness, and dogs can seriously cure loneliness. They can just feel... Alright, I'm back from the dog walk now. We're going to jump in the sauna. I'm just quickly taking my makeup off. We're gonna get in... I'm tired. We're going to get into a bikini. According to the brand whose blanket this is, it was either 45 minutes or an hour. It might have been 45 minutes in a sauna blanket at 60 degrees Celsius. It can burn up to 600 calories. And the sauna blanket is so easy. Like, you can choose what heat setting you want it on, and to clean it you just use tea tree oil and water and wipe it all down. Enjoy watching some YouTube while in the sauna blanket, and then we'll make dinner and do a bit of cleaning and then editing, and then we'll do some more further self-care tonight. Closet clean out, I have managed to lose bikinis and I only have 2.5 sets. Okay, let's get into this bikini, get into the sauna blanket. Perfect time for a face mask while we clean the kitchen and cook dinner. I am going to be boring and do my usual face mask, and on Wednesday after work is when I plan on doing like proper self-care. Haven't done this in a while, so let's do it. It's the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask. Let's moisturize my body, get into PJs and head downstairs to make some dinner. So I need to cook dinner now, but we got up early this morning and then I had a busy work day today and we were being lazy last night. We didn't clean the dishes from last night. Like, I never do this, but it is what it is. It's a rare occasion, and it is okay to be lazy. I feel like that is part of like healing and learning to love yourself. Is like, it's actually sometimes okay not to be super productive. Just feeling so off yesterday. We need to clean and we need to cook dinner. I'm starving now. It's like 7:30 at night. Like, cleaning the dishes is going to take a fair bit of time, so I'm wondering if I can like half do them and then also cook at the same time. I'm going to try and figure out how we can do that. The dogs are starving as well, so without further ado, I'll tell you what we're having for dinner. I won't tell you because I'm so hungry. I really can't talk for any longer. So we're just gonna clean, cook, and I'll show you what we have once it's done. Okay, I have my dinner. It is a pretty big salad. It's a Thai chicken satay salad. Anyway, I'm just going to eat what I can. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, you might be wondering why I am sitting at my desk in my room, and it is because we have guests coming to stay. They're coming on Thursday. It's currently Monday today. When we do have guests coming, we move my desk in here and we set up the guest bedroom in there. So that's something I'm going to have to do this week before they arrive. But I actually don't mind having my desk in here. Like, I actually almost prefer it. It feels so cozy and such a vibe. But I'm a big advocate for like not working where you sleep or eating where you sleep. But when it's this situation, like I obviously couldn't move this and they're arriving before Sam. So we had to move the desk in here before Sam left. Anyway, I'm going to eat because I literally am starving and I'm just going to edit a little bit. It's currently 7:59 p.m. So we'll probably edit for like an hour and a half. And then we're just going to get straight into some self-care, living alone vibes, like the kind of stuff I would do if I was on my own. Getting into it, you just go. Okay, I'm all done eating and I'm going to continue editing, but I just wanted to clean up the kitchen because I'm getting really tired. I don't want to do it later. I hardly ate any of this. I don't know why. It is so full. Now it is about 10 o'clock. Sam is the beauty because he actually just gives me discipline and a reason to go to bed, where I could keep editing until fall asleep at the desk. It is 10 p.m. now, which means I'm about like half an hour later than usual, but that's okay. I feel like I'm treating myself. I do need to quickly pack an overnight bag because I am having a sleepover at my family home tomorrow night. I thought that would be super cute. Like, I'm not like healing your inner child, like going back home, having a sleepover. I'm so excited. And not gonna lie, it's a bonus. I did decide to do this before this. I don't want you to think this is the main reason, but bonus. And you guys get to come with me to do this, but I am meeting their new adopted dog for the first time tomorrow. I'm so excited. They adopted a 6-year-old Cav. Lost our family Cav, our 13-year-old Cav, about like a month and a half ago now, and oh my god, it rocked us so much more than I thought. I cried so much, so it's sort of good seeing my mum like refocus her energies because she really struggled. It was such a special dog though, but I think it's a good thing that they have adopted another dog. They already have one as well, so now they've got 2 dogs. Usually I go to their house for dinner anyway, and I was like, Mum, like Sam's not gonna be there, so like what's the point going home? I may as well just have a cute little sleepover with you guys. Family time, you know, like go back to your roots. I am just doing my skincare now. I've run out of my moisturizer, so I've been using this Laneige moisturizer. Anyway, let's pack and get ready for some self-care, winding down evening routine stuff. We've had a blackout. That is not a healing thing when I'm home alone. Oh my god, the whole suburb has had a blackout. My sunset lamp still works. Can you believe we've literally, the whole suburb, it's like pitch black outside. Now I can't make a tea, can't pack. I'm scared. I'm just gonna have to use this as a torch. Oh no. Let's continue packing. It's actually scary when the streets are dark. I think I've packed everything. Okay, we'll do the rest tomorrow. If I didn't have this light, I would be so scared. So, part of my plan was to actually journal with you guys. Like, do a different style of journaling with you guys tonight before going to bed, but that requires me getting an old journal out of a big tub in the garage. Clearly with a blackout, can't do that, or really don't want to do that. So instead, we'll leave journaling for Wednesday night because I won't have time to get it before heading to my parents tomorrow. And we'll just read instead. Let's crack on though, because I'm actually not tired. Reading my book for ages, I feel like that is a true form of self-care. Like, being able to read for like an hour and a half is such a privilege, I feel. I'm really going to treat myself to that tonight with a light on. Okay. Lie down. Oh. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2 of this little Healing Diaries episode. I slept through my alarm this morning, but surprisingly woke up sort of just later than when my alarm was meant to go off. I was meant to get up earlier to go drop the dogs off today, but I was kind of surprised when my body clock woke me up. But because of the blackout last night, it didn't get fixed till like 3 a.m. Phone died. I couldn't set an alarm on my Google Home or anything, so good on my body clock for at least helping me wake up at some point. And I spent like 15 minutes trying to find my phone as well because it was dead, and I literally was like, I don't know where it is. I remember getting up in the middle of the night like so dazed because all the lights came on. I think it was like 3 a.m. and I had to go turn all the lights off, and I thought I left my phone somewhere along there because I was deliriously tired. Anyway, we are currently driving to my parents' house to drop the dogs off for the day. But I'm so excited I get to meet Cleo. My parents have Coco, who's a Cavalier. We had Milo pass away in August. He was just the most gorgeous soul ever. They adopted a 6-year-old cat called Cleo. I'm so excited to meet her. First ever black and tan. We've now officially had every color Cavalier in the family. Having a really wholesome lunch break today. I brought my lunch, literally thought I was going to forget it. I'm hoping we can find somewhere in a park to lie down and get some sun. Like, I really just want to like sunbake in my lunch break. Further ado, let me introduce you to the new addition to our large family, Cleo. Charlie, in your uniform. Oh my god, you're definitely a human person, aren't you? It's a bit much. Hello guys, I have never recorded like this ever. I've got to be honest that I have been on the hunt for a place to get some sun. I feel like I don't get enough sun, and this is a post-winter reflection as well. As you would know, if you do work a 9 to 5, it is near impossible to get sun when you're working unless it's through a window. Sometimes I used to take like a 10-minute break around like 3 o'clock when I'd have a bit of an afternoon slump and go stand in the kitchen, which gets afternoon sun. Realistically, aside from that, especially during winter, I would be heading straight to work and then getting home when it's dark. And I know that I'm going into spring now, but I feel like for those of you going into winter, this is your reminder or encouragement or motivational speech to go find somewhere like a little green area, a little park that you can go lie in the sun. I don't have a picnic blanket, but I've decided that I'm going to buy one and leave it at work for me to bring out here, so I'm not lying on a jacket I'm going to have to put on my body for Barre later tonight. I just wanted to check in, feel like this is so wholesome. I have worked at the same place for like 3.5 years now. Didn't know this park was here. Lol. I have contemplated like going to an outdoor pool and buying a membership there so that throughout summer I can literally jump in the water, go for a swim and tan. Much of a swimmer, but I'm definitely a get my body wet and then tan kind of person. I've definitely considered getting a membership, but it's like pretty expensive for someone who's not actually swimming, and I could come lie in a park for free, so we should probably save money and not buy another membership. And to be honest, if I was going to pay for another membership, I would probably prefer to get a sauna membership, because as you guys know, I am going through my sauna era. Anyway, I just thought it would be so cute, so wholesome to have a little cute day. Last year I actually lost my voice 3 times from like hay fever and allergies. It was insane. I'm going to stop chatting away, but this is so cute. Not gonna lie, I'm allergic to grass, so we're gonna have to figure out another plan. We might go together and buy a picnic blanket, but I have very short lunch breaks, specifically 39-minute lunch breaks, which I'm really bad at following because I have time blindness and I'm so bad with time management. I don't know what time I came to lunch, so I really don't know how long I've been here. Been recording for 6 minutes though. That's cute. This is so nice. I've got to be honest, guys, here's a little confession. Do you know my like guilty pleasure is having a nap in the sun? I have only become a nap person in 2024. It's like a 2024 thing, is me in my nap era. I used to never nap, and in actual fact I was so judgmental about naps, and I'm really glad I've been able to push past that and allow my body to rest. Not sure why it needs extra rest than usual though. It's a bit concerning, but yeah, napping in the sun. Like last week I worked at my mum's house and they don't have any outdoor furniture, so I literally lay on the deck and napped for like 40 minutes in the sun. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I think you get the gist of the kind of wholesome healing stuff I'm doing right now, and I don't really need to continue blabbering on. Thank you. I will see you guys after work. Hi Queens, I'm all done at work and I'm heading to Barre. I have been sitting in traffic for like 20 minutes trying to get out of this car park. I'm literally going to be late to Pilates, which is so annoying. But anyway, let's head to do a workout. Our class is done now. That was such a workout. Like, they added cardio in there and oh my god, I'm literally dead and I'm so sweaty. It is after hot Pilates. It's practically hot Barre. Like, it's so hot in there. There's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes between class. It just will not cool down. Anyway, that was such a good workout. Now we're heading home. We'll probably do a dog walk as a family, or like a few of us will do a dog walk. We'll have a nice family dinner. Typically my parents have the same routine that I do at home, which is to kind of watch a show then read in bed. Like, I feel like half the reason I still do that is because that's how I was raised, and it just aligns with Sam as well, so it's really easy to sort of fall into the routine with my parents. Let's head home. I'm excited to see the pups because I miss them and I'm freaking starving. I have no idea what we're having for dinner. I can't remember whose colour's whose.
Watch me eat. Oh, it's a cute.
Oh, yes, give me chili plates. Oh, it's crazy. And I'm gonna have 100,000 subscribers soon.
Are you?
No.
Oh, that's such a good idea. Outside. Oh, getting some.
we are all done watching a show. I did a little face mask, just grabbed it randomly out of my sister's bathroom, and we're gonna head to bed now. My family is watching a show on Stan called Form, and it's so spooky, and I'm really scared now. I hate watching scary shows or like intense shows. Let's get ready for bed. My niece made my bed, but I don't think I can sleep where she made it, so I'm going to have to make it somewhere else tonight in like my own room. Second lounge room we have, that's like a room that I can enclose, and it has good ambience. If I feel bad enough, I might wake up and like remove it downstairs so she doesn't know that I wasn't sleeping where she made my bed. But I'm actually so looking forward to the morning because I read to my niece and put her to bed tonight and promised her that when she wakes up she can come get me up, then we can play. I wonder if there's lemon. I hope there's a lemon for some lemon water. And then we'll head to work, come home, go back to my actual home, do like a nice self-care night. Need to do like an everything shower, just like a big nice shower. Everyone meet Cleo, the newest addition to our family. This is Cleo, adopted at 6 years old. So cute, darling. Oh, you are adorable. Okay.
Oh, 6,000 kilometers off.
Oh, me too. Did you guess Austria?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm going in 2 though. You're going in 3.
No, 2,000 kilometers off. Well, it can't be Mongolia.
Why not?
Isn't Mongolia thinner? Are you fucking serious? I did Austria, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Mongolia. I just slowly moved over.
I just did.
It is the next day. It is probably like 7:55 p.m. I actually had such a wholesome day. Let me just rewind and then we're going to get into some self-care stuff. This morning I woke up, played with my niece, and she went to daycare. I went for a dog walk with my mum, and then I went and got coffee with my sister and sat down with her for like an hour, and then I went into work. So it was actually just so nice. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna cherish those memories forever. Like, I just haven't woken up with my family without Sam being there for so long, and usually it'll be Sam and I doing our morning routine. Yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I really got some wholesome time with my family. So finished work at 6:15. Then, because I'd had such a stressful day, and it's always typical where really like complex matters pop up like the day before I go on leave, I was like feeling really stressed, like I was holding some safety concerns. So because of that, I wasn't actually going to do a proper workout today. I was like, no, I need to work out because I feel like crap. Didn't have socks, didn't have headphones, didn't have a booty band. Got all my bags, like went to go to the gym and I couldn't open the door to the gym. It was so heavy and it was jarred, and I was just standing there for like 10 minutes trying to open it. Literally couldn't. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go inside and go internally because I know there's a way to get in there. Walked down there, it was some new funky like building where it was just so curved and it felt like a maze, and I found the lift, went up the lift, and I popped out and I was a floor above the gym in a different building. Like I could literally see the gym across the road, and I was like, I have no idea how I'm in this building right now. I had to go in another, and some worker was like, this is a staff lift, and I was like, you know what, I give up. So for dinner I picked up Wok It Up. It is like a Asian takeout. Okay, I have to tell you and explain to you why I got this. Firstly, it tastes good, but it's not exactly my go-to takeaway. In Australia, we don't get takeaway food in boxes like this. There's something about growing up watching American TV where it's like every time they eat takeout, like in Friends and everything, you're all just eating your Asian food in takeaway boxes like this, and you want it. So when Wok It Up became a thing, I was obsessed with the fact that it is genuinely like one of the only places that you can get your food in a box like this. And usually in Australia, if you're getting Asian takeaway, you would be getting it in a plastic container and you would be putting it into a bowl. So this is literally the epitome of like the childhood dream. So that is why I decided to pick up this, because I felt like it was really a form of self-care. So what I want to do tonight is actually going to be quite controversial. I know that majority of people who consume like self-care content on YouTube or social media, everything's all about like journal this, read that, read a self-help book here, exercise, do all these things, which I personally agree are really healthy for you. And you know, they typically say binge watching a show, eating takeout, that's not self-care. It's not necessarily healthy for you. And I think it's all about doing it in moderation. So today I want to challenge you. If you're someone like me who never relaxes, and when I do relax, it is productive relaxing. It's like I've thought through the thing I'm doing. I did have a counselor say to me the other day, we see them through work, tell me about your evening routine, tell me about your morning routine, your weekends. And I sort of explained a little bit about like, you know, I feel like I do a lot of like healthy self-care things. And she was like, when do you actually do nothing? Probably on the rare occasion. Like I physically don't have it in me to do nothing for the whole entire night, but I really am like, I want to put on a cozy hoodie, sit down, eat my self-care vibe special American style Asian takeaway, and I want to binge watch some Netflix. On the menu, I have satay chicken box with broccoli noodles, carrot, snow peas, baby corn, tofu, broccolini, sprouts, and maybe bok choy. And I actually added medium chili powder in here, and I can already taste chili. I've never done that before, so that's actually really yummy. It is now time for self-care, which means we need to have a slight everything shower. What I wanted to do with you guys first is to make my at-home coffee scrub. I now don't buy coffee scrubs. Love Frank body scrubs. Or what I do is I make a coffee scrub. The ingredients that you need are coffee, obviously, ground coffee, oil, preferably coconut oil, but I use olive oil. And then you need a little bit of water, and you can add in an additional ingredient. So you can either put sugar in, which becomes the actual sort of exfoliant. The coffee is the antioxidant. Definitely the coffee helps exfoliate, but you can put brown sugar preferably, or you can put Himalayan salt is an option as well. I don't think we have Himalayan salt, so I'm gonna make a brown sugar coffee scrub. So mask on for the night. We have decided to go for the Axis Y Mugwort Pore Clarifying Mask. I feel like maybe I've only actually used this once before. I feel so smooth. I love exfoliating. It's like my favorite thing ever. I am concerned for how long I might have been in that shower. I thought we could also do a little lip scrub. I find lip scrubs incredible. I honestly just have a lip scrub from Kmart. This one actually smells and tastes really good too. I don't know if you can tell how like plump that makes my lips. I can feel like all the blood rushing to it. It's so good. I am going to take my vitamins for the day, my multivitamins. I felt like this wouldn't be a proper Healing Diaries episode without talking to you guys about one of the things that has really helped me heal my mental health. We all go through so much in our lives, especially in our youths, where we're confused, we're lost, we're trying to learn ourselves emotionally, learn our environment, learn what's safe, what's not safe, what's psychologically safe, what's not psychologically safe. And I feel like I just wanted to take some time to talk with you guys about something that I think's changed my life. And it's a self-care practice or a healing practice or like a therapeutic approach that has been recommended by science as well. Yeah, that I found incredibly beneficial, that you can do on your own. And I actually think that in terms of the benefits you can get if you learn how to do this properly is incredible, because it's a really accessible form of therapeutic support. I'll talk to you guys about my journaling experience and how I have journaled over the years. So if you don't know, I do have mental health conditions, and I feel like there is one book in here out of all these options that changed my life, that not cured but really significantly fixed my self-talk and my anxiety, and it was these. These journals are by the Happiness Planner. I have used these for years. I probably actually haven't used one for years as well. Essentially each journal has a different theme. So this is a health journal. I have used a range of the different ones like law of attraction, anxiety, confidence. There's a range of different options. I think my most frequent form of journaling over, I'd say 2024, is like free writing. And I actually don't use journal. I tend to only journal or get my thoughts onto paper when I'm really overwhelmed and really heightened, which means I actually use A4 paper because I like to be able to spread it out. It's kind of like a chaotic journaling rather than like therapeutic. But yeah, back to this. I don't know why I went on a tangent. I guess I just wanted to tell you guys that the reason that I love these books is that I would feel insecure in a certain area. And when I say insecure, I mean anxious, and like I had this consistent issue that I was experiencing. And then I would go to the Happiness Planner and the Inner World journals. They have a range of different journals. I have only ever used these. So for example, when I got this, I got the health one because I was struggling with health issues in 2022. And each page, it's technically a 30-day challenge. I wouldn't do it every day, but each day has a different question. So for example, just opening up to this, you could literally do any day. It doesn't need to be in order. It has, do you usually exercise? And then underneath it has a prompt. So it says regular exercise or physical activity can be very beneficial for your health in several ways. What is your favorite sport? If you regularly exercise, how does it help maintain your well-being? If you don't regularly exercise, what kinds of activities do you like to do? How can you add more movement into your day? And there's actually quite a lot of free writing because I tend to like to write a lot. Here's another health related question. Do you find yourself craving most? Because most of the time these tend to be free writing for me, where like the question might say, when was the last time you felt happy? I would find that even though I might start off answering the question like that, usually whatever is on my mind would come out. So that question would just, I would let myself freely take it from there. I do use this every day as well. This is literally just blank lines. This is something I've been using this year. This is actually my manifesting journal. So I write my goals in here. It's sort of random what I write in here, like in manifestations over the next 12 months. Then I have a how page, like how I plan on getting there. I have barriers. The one that I have shown you guys a few times in my video is the 6-minute diary. It takes 6 minutes, 3 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes in the evening. As I'm grateful for, this is how I'll make today great, and a positive affirmation for the morning. And then in the evening, you do my good deed today, how I'll improve, great things I experienced today. Like this actually is because of all the information they had at the front. You can see that I am actually really passionate about positive psychology. If you didn't know, I have a postgraduate qualification in positive psychology because it's my passion area. So at the end of each week, it'll have a number of questions, like for example, when you think of the word successful, who are the first 2 people that come to your mind and why? What does success mean to you personally? That's my question for you for today, guys. Put 2 people, your first 2 people that come to mind when you think of success. Comment it down below. And then on a final note, if you don't know, I also actually have my own digital journals as well. Sometimes it's the scenarios being that I can't find what I'm like needing in that moment or phase or area in my life. So I've created it myself. I haven't put all of the ones that I've created and used up online, but some of them I have generalized and put them up online. They tend to be like my monthly reset template, New Year reset diary, which I have used and sell on my Etsy store, mental health check-in, that kind of thing. And I actually have a few more I've made this year that I haven't put up. Guys, my camera is charging right now, but before I start reading my book, I really wanted to touch on one more form of journaling that I do that I feel like you might not consider this journaling, but I feel like it is a very similar thing. It is making video or podcast diaries. I have always been someone who's made video diaries, which is why I'm so comfortable doing this. I released an old YouTube video a long time ago on my mental health journey where I sort of made a compilation of all of my video diaries, like with sad music over the top, and it was so sad. Through my teen years, my journaling phase before I started physically journaling was using photo booth on my old laptop to share all my thoughts, and I feel like journaling can be the exact same way. In more recent times, recorded, voice memoed my thoughts and feelings. So sometimes I might go into a social situation that I'm feeling really uncomfortable about or nervous as someone with social anxiety, and then when I leave I tend to like reflect a lot on that. So as I'm like driving home, I might record my thoughts, and rather than needing to call someone necessarily, I would have the same conversation that I would have with a friend with myself. I actually think I'm going to end the video on this very lovely topic of journaling. I'm going to read my book, continue to let my face mask dry. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little wholesome healing diaries episode. I feel like these are so good to just really take the time to like love yourself, do you, go back to basics. I was gonna go to a psychologist, ignore that. I was gonna go to Lily, wake up. I was going to take you guys along with me to a psychologist appointment, but I ended up not being able to get an appointment this week. It was going to be last minute, but I do just again want to let you guys know that if you are watching this because you are genuinely trying to heal from some sort of traumatic experience you've been through, or if you are trying to heal from a current mental health condition that you have, or even just a really tough phase in your life, there are more medically and scientifically backed supports than the things that I've done in this video. So this is your reminder to go seek professional help as well if you are struggling, and if you're looking for someone to help you, go get a mental health care plan. If you're in Australia, see a psychologist, see a counsellor, reach out to a number of community agencies and see if they're able to link you in. I'm sure there's some form of free counselling that's available to people throughout your community, wherever you guys are in the world. I see a psychologist, and again, want to normalize that process completely. There's absolutely nothing scary about doing that. Actually, no, I acknowledge that there's terrifying things about doing that, but once you do it, it can make such a difference, and I just want to normalize that. So I am gonna remind you that not everything, I hope that if you're watching videos like this and you're feeling really down and you're watching this to, you know, find some way to motivate you, I hope it can motivate you, but I also don't want it to do the opposite and discourage you because, for example, you might be going through a situation that's significantly tougher than, like, I'm not going through anything right now. I'm really privileged and lucky to be able to say that, you know, in the scheme of everything, I have things pretty good at the moment. I'm generally happy with everything in my life. I actually really don't want to say that or post that online. I'm just feel like I'm doing well at the moment, despite having mental health conditions. I know what it's like to be going through a not great period. I don't want you to feel discouraged by watching this video either and thinking, oh, like, why can't I just be doing all this stuff? Like, sometimes life is tough. Sometimes we need to go get the medical help that we need and talk to friends, do what you can, spend time with people that you love, and do what makes you happy. Journal your thoughts out. I've just talked to you guys through a number of ways you can journal. I think if you're having a tough time, I highly encourage this journal. Have a look. I will have them all linked down below. But if you are struggling with somewhere to start with journaling, give this a go. See how you feel. Just write whatever comes to your head. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked today's video, please subscribe. Would absolutely love that. It really helps me know that you guys are liking this content, and it just means a lot to me when you guys subscribe and when you comment on my videos. It means so much to me. I love getting to know people. Feel free to comment down below anything about yourself. I'd love to get to know you. So sending you all love. I hope that you are healed and cured after watching this video.
So short.
This is my brother Charlie. We are heading to...
Okay. Stop, I'll crash if you have the lights on.
Charlie and I are heading to... Wait, can you see it without? Oh, that's me doing that. I thought that was you. Charlie and I... Wait, I'm trying to film. This part of the video is kindly sponsored by Coke and Oreo.
Let's buy both and if you eat it and drink it at the same time.
Oh yeah. So we're going all the way to the service station to literally get the Oreo and Coke. Coke as well as the Oreo and Coke Oreos to try them out. Let's go.
Play music?
Yeah, Charlie's driving on his L's. Wholesome Sibling midnight snack. I don't think they're here.
If you have a Coles app or Flybuys card.
We are doing our taste tester Oreo Coke. We literally had to ask people because we couldn't find them, and then we just got some plain Oreos because they didn't have the Oreos. We went to 2 places.
It smells like Coke, but it smells like it's got the Oreo cream in it.
Yeah.
Just tastes like vanilla Coke.
Oh really? Yeah, but I feel like there's a very faint Oreo taste at the end.
Maybe I got COVID.
You do now. There you go. Nicely done.